We are live here on the Ozarks Sports Report YouTube channel for Game 2 of this bonus Saturday here in Crane at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. First runner on base would be Hunter Whiteneck from Cheyenne, Oklahoma, playing against Licking. Both these two teams traveled miles in triple digits, looking about 110 miles away from Crane. Cheyenne, Oklahoma, about 420 miles. These two teams are about 530 miles apart from each other. Licking is on the western side of Oklahoma, just off the Texas border, near the Texas Panhandle. Licking is between Kabul and Rolla. They're in Texas County. Fly ball. Catcher drops it. And it's going to be a foul ball. Strike one on Owen Jackson. No balls, two strikes between Licking and Cheyenne, Oklahoma. The 0-2 pitch, tapper foul towards the left, towards the visitors' dugout, which is accompanied by Cheyenne, Oklahoma. They're the visitors team on the scoreboard. Licking will be representing the home team. Pickoff attempt at first, and he's back in safely. Different style of play that goes on between Oklahoma and Missouri, especially in the fall baseball schedule. Oklahoma, they have a longer schedule in fall baseball as opposed to Missouri. From what I was told, Cheyenne, Oklahoma started at the beginning of August. And they have a playoff as well as with districts, sectionals, quarterfinals, and state. Pitch is skied into left field. Shortstop's going to call it off. And there's out number one of the first inning.
Now batting number 17, Justice Boyett.
Hunter Whiteneck has the brake lights on red. Status update on the previous game, which was about a 2.5-hour game between Crane and Cheyenne. Crane going out on top due to the walk-off. We got a rundown between first and second, and they get the out at first base for the second out of the first inning. Strong defense by the Licking Wildcats. And once again, Licking is going to be between Houston, Missouri and Rolla, Missouri. They're in Texas County between US 60 and I-44 on US 63. First pitch is taken for a ball. 1-0 on Justice Boyett. He was the starting pitcher in the previous game. One ball, no strikes, two outs. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. Strike one. The 2-1 pitch. It's going to be a 3-1 on Justice Boyett, who was a pitcher in the last game. 3-1. Gets the strike. And the count's going to run full at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. It's going to be swung on and fouled back towards the screen. And we will restart it and do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the bases are clean. Top of the first inning. In game 2 of this bonus Saturday. 3-2. Skied left field. And there's your final out of the top of the first inning. We're going to the bottom of the first inning. Licking is coming up to bat. No score. Share.
Hey, do you have a Licking lineup?
Yeah.
Hey, can you take here? I'll copy it off here. You have a copy machine now?
No, I do not.
I'll go in my car.
Our live game's done processing.
What's up?
Show your number, buddy. Show your number.
14, Gideon, Mantle.
For,
Oh, you looking for a picture?
yeah, for Cheyenne.
I'm on YouTube. Watch the archives last night's game. I just wanted to try to see. That's like where I tapped. It was pricing. That was what I wanted to see.
It's Gideon, right?
Gideon, Mantle.
The Anvil or Antel?
However you say it.
Okay, I'm saying Antel because I think that's what he said.
Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium for
Up bat number 14, Gideon Antel.
game 2 of this bonus Saturday between these 3 teams of Crane, Cheyenne, Oklahoma, and Licking. Gabe Antle is going to be your leadoff man for the Licking Wildcats against the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears. First pitch is going to be a passed ball. 1 ball, no strikes. On Gideon Antle. So Licking's been able to hold Cheyenne scoreless in the first inning of play in game 2. Some dark clouds are making their way just over center field. Not shading the field by any means as the sun is out. The 1-1 pitch to Antle. It's going to be high and upstairs for a 2-1 count. That pitch is going to be swung on and fouled. 2-2 count. Reading off the lineup for the Licking Wildcats. Gideon Antle will be leading off. He's plays center field. Carter Wren wears number 7, hitting second, hitting at shortstop. Caden Hutzel will be at second base. Ball's going to be slapped. High fly ball. It's going to drop for a base hit. And the Wildcats are already on base for their first time today.
Bat number 7, Carter Rennie.
Let's go over at Carter Rennie. So Caden Hutzel will be your second baseman. He wears number 1. Number 27, Michael Milheiser will clean up the batting order for the Licking Wildcats, runner going. That's going to be Antle. And he is still second with an ease. Easton Ice will be your designated hitter for Licking. He bats fifth in the lineup. Seth Ferris will be behind the dish for Licking. Wearing number 21, hitting sixth. Reese Derrickson will be in left field. Where's number 3? Hitting seventh. Hitting eighth will be Connor Medlock, the pitcher. And 11, Hunter Cruson will wrap up the lineup in right field, and Wilson Murray will man first base as the ball gets away. Another passed ball. And the first run is only 90 feet away. Hanging in there at third base. Once again, if you're joining us on our live stream, my name is Adam Smith from the Ozarks Sports Report. Happy to be with you guys on this beautiful Saturday afternoon here in southwest Missouri, Stone County. 3 balls, 1 strike. No outs, runners on third. 90 feet away from scoring. The 3-1 pitch. Strike 2. And he will lock up the count at 3-2. Three and 2 count. It's a 3-2. Grounded to the second baseman. 1 run scores. Ball gets away. And it's going to be charged on the throwing error by the second baseman. He's called out.
Now batting number 1, Kenyon Hutzel.
Kenyon Hutzel digs into the batter's box. Bears will be in the black, orange, and white uniforms. White pants, black and orange socks. The Licking Wildcats will be in the white uniforms with orange, black, a little bit of lighter orange. Wildcats along the chest, Bears along the chest of Cheyenne, Oklahoma. Black, orange, and white stirrup socks. Cheyenne is in the black and orange caps with CR, just like the Colorado Rockies logo. The 1-1 is going to be taken outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on base. Bottom of the first inning. Licking and Cheyenne, 1-0 Licking. These two teams are 530 miles apart from each other. Swinging a high pop-up behind the grandstand here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. That's going to go foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Nobody on base. Here's a 2-2. Curveball outside. And the count's going to run full on Kenyon Hutzel. He's your second baseman for Licking. And with the uniforms that Licking is wearing, definitely gives you a little bit of a throwback feeling. Way to watch. Now the count runs full at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases are empty. And 1 run has already come across the diamond. It's going to be a high pop-up. That's going to be down, but foul ball. As it was slicing just down the first base line. It's going to be a slapper to the shortstop. Throwing error, and he's going to stay put there at first base. Apparently he did. Apparently Hutzel did not
Number 27,
advance on
Michael
the.
Milheiser.
Apparently Hutzel did not advance on that throwing error by Cheyenne, Oklahoma. Only one out here in the bottom of the first inning. Swinging a high pop-up. Foul territory is going to go foul. Into the concourse here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Here just off the banks of Crane Creek. Across the street from Crane City Park and situated in downtown Crane. Michael Milheiser is your batter. He's at third base. One runner on first. He's going to be stealing that easily. Your pitcher for the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears, that's going to be Jacob Ford. Oh, pardon me, that's going to be Blaine Harrison, who's your pitcher for the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears. 1-1. It's going to be a strike at 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 1-0 Licking over Cheyenne, Oklahoma here in the bottom of the first inning, still early in the game. So 1-2. It's going to be slapped. But it's going to go foul.
Burgers and stuff.
One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
You know, I had set it up. I did your old one. I got it set up to where you call it.
Runner on second base.
Over here, and they're kind of catty cornering together. So you stand there and do it all.
Here's the 1-2. Upstairs. Runner just put on the brakes in between second and third.
Always said just bring it. That's a little bit bring it. I always said shit earlier. I talked to her, said just bring it. It's 3 beans or something.
2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's going to be strike 3. As Michael Milheiser is down on strikes, we're going to go down to Easton Ice.
Easton Ice.
Easton Ice, the designated hitter. With 2 outs here in the bottom half of inning number 1. On deck man's going to be Seth Ferris, who's your catcher for Licking.
Because lately we've been scoring because our game's been tight. They just we hit well. I thought just opposite time. Yeah.
1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second. Here's a 1-0. Swinging a high fly ball. Center, shallow center. And on to catch it is going to be the center fielder, Hunter Widener, and that's going to end the first inning. We go to inning number 2, 1-0 in favor of Licking.
Well, then you want to line the kids in there. When you said I know that Nick's pitching and Daryl's catching, I said, well, I'll be those two spankers.
Yeah. Finally made it there today. I think yeah. Yeah, right. That's what it takes. Yeah, it'll be over last night.
Yeah. I'm not sure it was though.
And got one.
Gave it to Chase once, I think.
Yeah, chasing.
For a plethora of things.
Chasing. Well, I like giving it everything to the ball because they're not trying to do it right. Very good. Run up on my tag. It's not like 30 feet. It's right on there.
I don't know if it's like a regular. Two to buy? What's probably 8, 6 or 8 probably?
Probably. It's not crazy.
Up for the Bears, number 7, Jacob Ford.
I know you would put on that. Get 'em
Welcome back to Studi Parsons Memorial Stadium. Here on the Ozarks Sports Report YouTube channel, streaming live. We're in the second game of this bonus Saturday. Kicking off the top half of inning number 2, Jacob Ford is the batter. He's had a good day. Good first game at the Dish against Crane.
Oh yeah. Like working here?
Yeah.
What do you do? Trade tickets?
Hair tickets, just clean up a lot more.
And he is behind in the count at 0-2.
And like clean up.
After the rest of the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another pitch is going to be
You get to do there.
fouled,
No.
and the count's going to be at idle at 0-2.
I get that theater for free, and then Branson Meadows, which is a little bit out of Branson, but it's
No balls, 2 strikes on
like 11 different screens.
Jacob Ford.
Instead of like the 4 of the IMAX. They're just not like IMAX.
On deck man is going to be Adam Bryson. Going to be in left field for the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Just kicking off the top half of inning number 2. The 1-2. Just outside. 2-2. Always a good thing to be disciplined at the plate. There's a 2-2 pitch. That's going to be in the outfield for a base hit, and Jacob Ford is going to be on base for the first time of game 2.
Up to bat number 11, Adam Bryson.
With that, it's going to bring up Adam Bryson. And he is your left fielder today for the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears. No balls, no strikes, no outs. Pickoff attempt. He's going to get back in safely. Top of inning number 2 between Licking and Cheyenne. Cheyenne is from Oklahoma. Just right off the state border of Texas. Licking is also in the Missouri County known as Texas County. Swung on and missed by Adam Bryson. He is your left fielder today in game 2 of this bonus Saturday. The 0-1, runner going. And he's going to eat it and just throw it back to the pitcher. As Ford stole second easily. No problems at all.
Their assistant coach, you know, or the guy that the head pitcher signed.
Tommy John surgery.
Close to it yet?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Tommy John surgery.
1 ball, 1 strike, no out.
Indicated that he played for him.
Top of inning number 2 between Cheyenne, Oklahoma and Licking, Missouri.
Where's he pitching out now?
1 ball, 1 strike.
Do what?
Where's he pitching now to get Tommy John?
No, he just had heard it over the years and said he finally got the surgery.
I kind of thought that if you weren't playing, where did you really need it?
Yeah, that's what I was thought. Coach Angel indicated it made him have to throw out his own PP and he's not used to that.
And a little pickoff attempt as the runner of Jacob Ford halts back in safely. They're at second. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. In the top of inning number 2. Sliced foul down the right field line.
They really are.
1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs.
Especially these last.
Once again, the runner's on second. Caught by the pitcher. And there's your first out of the inning. As Bryson will do his job by advancing the runner to third. And we're going to see Hagen
Now batting number 14, Hagen Falwell.
Falwell. He'll stride into the batter's box. There's number 14 for the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears. First pitch to him is going to be lofted foul behind the grandstand here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. No balls. 1 out. Top of inning number 2. Falwell against Medlock. The 0-1. Here comes the runner. He will be tagged out just before he crossed the plate. And there's out number 2. Head coach Trey Sims is going to talk with the umpire.
I wasn't going to play the Jeopardy music so much, but I get so many meetings. I play it every time.
He has a chance to play it 4 or 5 times in one trip.
0-2 the count. So he discusses with the home plate umpire.
Yeah, kind of seems like it. I mean, just the way he looks. It kind of looks like the old handle of mustache, kind of grouchy. You get hit in the face like that. He's a big guy. I'll cover it.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Falwell is going to strike out to end the top of the second inning. We're going to the bottom of inning number 2, 1-0 Licking.
Licking what?
Wildcat.
It's gonna be awkward for the, what's his name, like going to shake hands.
Yeah.
Out for the Wildcats, number 21, Seth Ferris.
Bottom of the second inning, kicking off here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri. Seth Ferris is your leadoff man for the bottom of the second inning. He's the catcher. Where's number 21? Uniforms from the Licking Wildcats look kind of like the retro Houston Astros uniforms that Houston used to wear.
He says he's fine. But of course he's
If he was healthy, I'd say definitely. Yeah.
No balls, one strike on Ferris.
Because he was telling me, he was like,
The 0-1,
yeah, probably could do a little farther. Push up my back legs, but guess what? He's even swinging.
1-1 on
I'll start him right.
Seth Ferris as he
We'll try it.
has been able to work the count.
You know, I'm getting that road right here, but they hit the right ball, I'll make it.
1-1's going to be called a strike. 1 and 2.
Right. Yeah, well, there's just been more balls hit where he would make throws more so than right. It's online.
And here's the 1-2 pitch. It's going to be skied into the infield. Second baseman has it for out number 1. Second baseman, that was Owen
Now
Jackson.
batting number 3, Reese Derrickson.
Going to bring up Reese Derrickson, your left fielder for Licking. He bats from the left side. Whoops. Reese Derrickson. Reese Derrickson is going to slap one to the shortstop. Throw on to first. And there's out number 2. The Wildcats.
Now batting number 16, Connor Medlock.
Wildcats are going quietly as we're going to see the pitcher Connor Medlock step into the batter's box for the first time today. 2 outs to work and 2 outs to make some noise for the Licking Wildcats. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs. Licking against Cheyenne, Oklahoma. The 1-0 is going to be smoked into the right field for a base hit. And the pitcher is going to help himself out by smoking one into right field.
Now for the Wildcats, number 11, Hunter Cruson.
It's going to bring up Hunter Cruson, your right fielder for the Licking Wildcats. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Cruson steps in. He's in right field today with 2 outs. First pitch to him. It's going to be in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yes, half of it comes back on, but yeah, they put it. And somebody kept me, you know, was that? We're not people.
Grusin rocks that up and down.
Even if it wasn't something done for you, it's not here.
The 1-0 pitch. Slapped foul.
Can you do the white monster? I'll pay you back when you back.
Yeah.
What white monster?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I have to hide some too.
Yes.
1 ball, 1 strike on Hunter Cruson. Wilson Murray will not be in the batting lineup for today. He's playing first base, as Easton Ice will be the designated hitter once again for the Licking Wildcats. The 1-1 is going to be a wild pitch as the runner advanced from first to second. If you're watching us on Ozarks Sports Report, if you're watching this game on Ozarks Sports Report, we'd like for you guys to help us out by hitting that subscribe button, hitting the bell icon, and if you also want to stay connected through our social media, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. You can check out our website. Our website is ozarksportsreport.wixsite.com/ozarksportsreport. It's where we post our scores, schedules, highlights, news, and our shows are going to be in the episodes tab there on Ozark Sports Report. Runners at the corners. That's going to reset the lineup for Licking. It's going to bring up Gideon Antel, the center fielder for the Licking Wildcats. Two outs, runners at the corners.
I do, but the stuff that they get for that if you wouldn't be in some pictures they got. I did one photo I put that on you guys about. Yeah, it's nice stuff. I did. Next Saturday we're all gonna go there and check it out.
Runner going. He's going to throw it offline. And Cruson's going to steal second.
That's all the stuff that we already have. 4x racks already. Plus like an actual competition. I think it's like an actual competition.
And it's Gideon Antel.
Like a whole setup. So it'll be nice.
He's going to rock the bat up and down. Doesn't wear the batting gloves. Kind of jackknives out of the way.
After practicing stuff, and I get out so way after.
And he'll work his way up to a 2-0 count.
Try and stay where I'm at until the baseball, and then try to get back in shape.
Yeah.
And then spring just same thing.
Yeah.
But you usually in baseball, gain a lot of weight because I eat your as much as I was because you get home you eat a snack, you eat a bit.
Yesterday, I forgot.
The 2-0 is going to be on the inside corner for 3 balls and no strikes. 2 outs. Runners on first and second, second and third. 3-0.
Against the hot games, just started some large jersey. I mean, last year could be good. These are gonna have time.
Courtesy runners showing some intimidation there on the base path, leading from third to home. Just gonna sneak in, and Antel's gonna draw a walk to be on base for the second time today, and that is going to prompt a mound visit by Trey Sims. If you don't recall from the beginning of the first game today, right at the introductions between Cheyenne, Oklahoma, and Crane, the tornado sirens went off during the
timing is perfect.
introductions. PA announcer had to pause.
Every so often, I think.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday, yeah.
The test.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's
I know they do that in Billings.
It's kind of like perfect. I mean,
Did you
but
start
right as you
with
said, the Crane Pirates,
Yeah.
the sirens are going.
At first I thought it was Colin because he said he was thinking about putting in like a really loud alarm thing up here whenever we're doing that, whenever they get a home run or whatever. And I thought he was just doing that in the beginning, so I kind of stopped. I was like, well, everyone else is kind of freaking out. So
Well, it's funny because that right before I went out and met him, Colin reminded me that it was going to happen. So be careful if you're the national anthem.
Colin.
He's the mayor.
back up for the Wildcats, number 7, Carter Rennie.
It's going to bring up Carter Rennie.
I think it's a.
He's going to have a
on that part. And
he's going to have a plate full.
Another plate. I mean, that's sort of more accurate.
Going to have a big plate for him. So he's going to watch a ball go down and outside for a ball 1-0. That was the first pitch from
that old wire road or whatever, cut on. Looking out towards the east, the clouds, the sirens are going on. But this time here goes off in dark sky. It sounds creepy. It's a creepy. It sounds weird.
So this video, this tornado siren, something said
First.
it was broken. It sounds so weird.
it was from Blaine Harrison, the starting pitcher today for the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears, going up against Licking, the 2-0. And the runner there on third, showing a little bit of intimidation there, intimidating the pitcher Blaine Harrison. 3 balls, no strikes. Nowhere to Rene. Three balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Bases are juiced for Carter Rennie, the shortstop. And a big base hit's going to score 2 runs. Possibly 3. Swings and fouls that one back behind the screen. If you missed our last live stream, it was against Crane and Cheyenne, Oklahoma, a thriller game. Also very controversial between head coach Brian Harmon of the Crane Pirates and the officiating crew. The 3-2, right, we're going. And we're going to go on a pass ball. Second run scores 2-0. Licking over Cheyenne, Oklahoma.
Up for the Wildcats, number 1, Kanan Hudson.
It's going to bring in Kanan Hutzel. No balls, no strikes. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. Swinging a hot shot into left field for a base hit. That's going to score 1 run. Here comes the other. Trucking in. And he's going to be waved in. 2 more runs are tacked on. And it's going to be an RBI triple from Kanan Hutzel.
It's
going to be from Gideon Anna.
Michael Millheiser.
It's going to bring up Michael Millheiser. Number 27, Michael Millheiser. He's your third base. And for the Licking Wildcats, as he rips one just foul. And that pitch had extra bases written all over that ball.
Yeah.
The 0-1 pass ball. Runner's going to be hesitant there at third base, Kanan Hutzel. And he'll stay put there at third. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Swing a hot shot, high fly ball, left field. He's gonna have it for the 3rd out of the inning. So 4 runs have already come across the diamond on 1 base hit, and we're going to the top of inning number 3. 5-0 Licking over Cheyenne, Oklahoma. Ooh, he's on your lineup card. Let me share this on. Then I share this on Facebook. Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri, between Licking and Cheyenne, Oklahoma. The batter is going to be Chance Smith. He's going to be playing in 3rd base as he swings 1 foul behind the concourse. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On Chance Smith. Here's a 1-2. Swung on and missed, and he's down on strikes. And it's going to bring up Jaden Smith, the first baseman, for the
23, Jaden Smith.
For the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears. With 1 out. It's the first pitch to him. It's going to be sky high. Shortstop has it. And there's out number 2 of the 3rd inning. That'll bring up Logan Baker. First pitch to him.
And this is number 16, Logan Baker.
Did you guys take anything this summer? No. I was going to, but I did my first game because I didn't have my phone lineup for some and left 10%.
So 2 balls and no strikes on Logan Baker. Getting a little bit shady out there as Baker swings and misses.
This year, the home guy tried to grab at me. I go,
2-0.
did not tell you?
It's going to be hit foul.
He goes, I'm going to make it really because they didn't use it in single out until like Thursday or Friday.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And I forgot about those Saturday.
2 outs on Logan Baker.
The day after he goes, wow, how did Logan get this number or something? What are you talking about? He's all-star game.
Here's a 2-2 upstairs.
You gotta ask it, which if everybody could have won, would have
Full count on Logan Baker. Swung on and missed, and strike 3. That's going to be the end of the top half of inning number 3. Cheyenne being held scoreless. And we're going to the bottom of inning number 3. 5-0 Licking over Cheyenne, Oklahoma.
not even that first day at camp, but once I said, oh, how old is he? I figured they were people seniors, and sophomores. It's like, I never in my life heard of any. I guess he didn't impress me, but you guys can look very well. But defensively, he impressed me. He's an old pocket. Especially defense. We got 3 guys that are grown
Up at number 24, Easton Ice.
Tony Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri. It's the site that we are at for this bonus Saturday coverage. This is game 2 of today's coverage, and Easton Ice is going to be leading off the third inning with a base hit.
Up at number 21, Seth Ferris.
It's going to bring up Seth Ferris, the catcher for the Licking Wildcats. After this game is concluded, you'll see the third and final game of the bonus Saturday between Crane and Licking. Estimated start time will be at around 5 o'clock scheduled time. He bailed on me. Low pitch. Seth Ferris, the catcher, is going to be swinging and just missing. And it's going to be a 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a 1-1. Foul tipped back towards the home dugout. One ball, 2 strikes on Seth Ferris. Now at 2-2 on Seth Ferris. Here's a 2-2 offering. Slap chopper to the shortstop. And Ferris will beat the throw. And we're going to have runners on first and second base.
Number 3, Reese Derrickson.
That'll bring up Reese Derrickson for the Licking Wildcats. Licking doing some damage over the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners are on first and second. For Reese Derrickson, as he's going to sky one. Catcher makes the out with the snow cone catch. Right by the third base dugout. For out number 1.
Now batting number 16, Connor Medlock.
It's going to be Connor Medlock, the pitcher for the Licking Wildcats, who helped his own cause out in the second inning. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. 5-0 Licking lead over Cheyenne, Oklahoma. Here's a 1-0. Two and 0 on Connor Medlock, the pitcher. The 2-0. It's going to be rifled into right field for a base hit. It's going to hold the runners, and the bases are going to be bumper to bumper now. And we're going to see Hunter Cruzen come up, 9th batter in the row.
Number 11, Hunter Cruzen.
9th batter in the lineup for Licking. And we'll have a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Connor Medlock. Hunter Cruzen's your right fielder for the Licking Wildcats. That first pitch is going to be swung on and missed for a strike 0-1. Just an absolutely beautiful day here in Crane. Little warm, little muggy. It's baseball weather. Slaps to the shortstop, bobbled. Throw on to second, and they're going to get the runner out at second.
Back up for the Wildcats, number 14, Gideon Antel.
It's going to bring up Gideon Antel, center fielder. He wears number 14 on the jerseys for the Licking Wildcats. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Runners are at the corners, 2 outs. Bottom of the third inning. Pitch is going to be skied. Drop the ball. And it's going to be a 7-0 Licking lead over Cheyenne.
Back up number 7, Carter Rennie.
It's going to bring up Carter Rennie. First pitch to Rennie. It's going to be taken high and upstairs for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the third inning. 2 runs have already come across the plate here in the third inning between these two teams of Licking and Cheyenne, Oklahoma. And those two teams are divided by about 530 miles to be exact.
Summer baseball. As warm as it can, it feels like summer baseball.
3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs.
Yeah. That time I love late October, or sorry, like late September, October.
The 3-0 inside, and the bases are going to be loaded once again here in inning number 3, bottom half. And we're going to see another mound visit by Trey Sims. As the day is going to come to a close for the pitcher Blaine Harrison. Now we're going to see Trent Barton as he'll head into the outfield.
Not now, but during our game. Don't do it now.
I don't know which one is it.
That one is the one.
Oh, there's the. Because I kind of got it.
So with that new pitcher,
That's when you change pictures.
as we'll
Oh, thanks for helping explain that.
get that to you as soon as we can. New pitcher is going to be Jaden Smith, who comes in from first base. Chance Smith is going to be playing first.
I asked some other kid, listen, you guys have this much humidity. That was desert.
So with 2 outs here in the top half, or excuse me, the bottom half of inning 3. As Jaden Smith will be tasked to get the final out and send this game into the 4th inning, which means the Cheyenne Bats are going to have to wake up. In which through my analyzing, I could say that Cheyenne still has a little bit of gas left in their tank. And then with Licking, by the way of their playing, there could be some signs of slowing by the time the later stages of this ball game come the beginning stages of the final ball game of today. Now this isn't this wouldn't be a fact, this is more of a prediction. But predictions can be right, they can be wrong. There's always room for anticipations and predictions. So Jaden Smith will wrap up his warm-up and he'll be greeted by
Kanan Hutzel.
he's going to be greeted by Kanan Hutzel as his first opponent. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Liner, high fly ball, snow cone catch, and that's the end of the inning. So far, not a lot of hit. Got the final out. And we're on to the top of inning number 4. 7-0 Licking over Cheyenne, Oklahoma. That's their acting head coach from Ohio State, Texas, and Maryland. Whoa. Oh, Maryland.
Better than Florida.
Florida Atlantic.
Florida School of One.
West Virginia's playing. They're playing Tennessee.
Up for the Bears, number 13, Hunter Whiteneck.
Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium for today's game between the Licking Wildcats and Oklahoma Bears. Both teams are kicking off the top of the fourth inning. 7-0 in favor of Licking over Cheyenne, Oklahoma. 1-1 the count on Hunter Whiteneck. The 1-1 shows bump that he'll jackknife out of the way. It'll be a 2-1 count. Good plate discipline by the.
My dad is literally a redneck. Have you seen his neck? Like, I don't know, that's a weird thing that you would see, but like, I've noticed that it's just things like really
By Hunter Whiteneck of Cheyenne. He's managed to work himself an even 2-2 count. There's a 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And Whiteneck's going to be down on strikes to kick off the fourth inning of play between
Now batting number
Licking
9,
and
Owen Jackson.
Cheyenne. And for that, we're going to see Owen Jackson.
Excited.
First pitch to him. It's going to be called a strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing chopper. Throw on to first, and there's out number 2. And that's going to bring up
Now batting number 17,
Justice Boyett. Justice Boyett, who in the last game gave us 7 innings of work. Good job by him in the last game. First pitch is going to be upstairs for a ball 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Bases are empty. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. 1-1 count. Justice Boyett against Connor Medlock. And the first pitch is going to be and the next pitch is going to be a strike at 1-2. 2 outs here in the top half of inning number 4. Wildcats are on top, 7-0 over Cheyenne. And in the next game, these Wildcats will be taking on the host of this bonus Saturday, the Creighton Pirates. 2-2, the count on Justice Boyett. And here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, and the inning comes to a close. Boyett stands at home plate in disbelief. And we're going to the bottom of inning number 4. 7-0, all Licking.
There's 10 run roll, right?
Good.
As soon as they get 10 or the inning after that?
They have to finish the it's the home team that gets to have it.
That's a good thing about an advantage.
One on purpose, I think. One. Just noticed that. I noticed the first game about him, so we kind of stopped his not recording right yet.
We're still live. I can always mute. Yeah.
At least 3. Michael. Now number 27, Michael Milheiser. That person yelled.
Bottom of the 4th inning, kicking off at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Michael Milheiser kicking off. He's going to lead off for the Licking Tigers.
Wildcats.
For the Licking Wildcats. Pardon me.
That'd be an untamed tiger anyway. It'd be a wildcat.
1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch to him. It's going to be called a strike. 1-1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs. Swinging a slapper to the third baseman. Overthrown, and he is safe.
Now batting number 24, Easton Ice.
Easton Ice is going to step into the batter's box for the Licking Wildcats. Errors have costed the Cheyenne Bears. 7-0 score between Cheyenne and Licking. One ball, no strikes. 1 runner on first. And that will be Michael Milheiser. He is your third baseman. He's the man on first. The 2-0 pitch. It's going to be outside. 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. Here's a 3-0. And he will watch one float in. He's going to draw the walk on the inside corner. It's going to bring in Seth Ferris, the catcher for those Licking Wildcats.
Now batting number 21, Seth Ferris.
Seth Ferris is your man at the dish. 2 runners on, first and second. Just going to watch the first pitch go in for a ball, 1-0. Just past 4:30 on this Saturday afternoon. The 1-0. It's going to paint the outside corner for a ball at 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Still no outs. Another slow changeup. But the pitcher of Jaden Smith, as he came in from first to pitch. I believe Blaine Harrison's taking over center as we speak. Bases are loaded once again for the Licking Wildcats.
Reese Derrickson.
That'll bring up Reese Derrickson. He's your left fielder once again for the Licking Wildcats. Nothing our score between Licking and Cheyenne, Oklahoma. First pitch to Derrickson will be a ball. 2-0 the count. Now 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. Bases are loaded. 7-0 our score. He'll get the strike at 3-1. Reese Derrickson. Once again, is your left fielder. And he'll draw a walk, so another run's going to score for Licking. And it's going to prompt another mound visit by head coach Trey Sims of the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears. So far, this trip has not been kindly to Cheyenne. So far, this trip to Missouri has not been kindly to Cheyenne, Oklahoma. Getting 10-run ruled by Hartville on last night, losing a heartbreaker. Possibly. Losing a heartbreaker to Crane thanks to the walk-off. And we're going to see a new pitcher as Jaden Smith exits the game. New pitcher is going to be Chance Smith as Jaden Smith will take over for first base. He'll go back to first.
Number 16. Up for the Wildcats, number 16, Connor Medlock.
We resume play here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane. Connor Medlock is the batter. He's also the starting pitcher. And what do you say? He's gonna have a good game today. Maybe even a better day, as he's gonna rope one to the shortstop, throw a second, and then we get the force out. And another run is gonna come across. It's gonna make it a 9-0 Licking lead over Cheyenne, Oklahoma. With Hunter Cruson, he's the right fielder. For these Licking Wildcats, Hunter Cruson's your batter. He's your right fielder today. He's going to lock one. Snagged by the shortstop. On to second for the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring up Gideon Antle, as that's going to restart the lineup.
Number 14, Gideon Antle.
Gideon Antle, so far he's had a good time at the plate. Pass ball gets away. And Cruson's going to be taking second on that wild pitch by Chance Smith, pardon me. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Here in the bottom half of inning number 4. 10-0 in favor of Licking. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. In a 10-0 ball game. Swinging a hot shot. Vacuumed up by the third baseman into a rundown. He's going to get back to second, and he's going to be tagged out at second. And the inning's going to come to an end. We're going inning number 5, last chance for the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears to do some damage. As we go to the top of inning number 5, it's a big game for the Licking Wildcats. It's 10-0 Licking all over Cheyenne.
So, the 10-run rule means that now, if they don't score in this inning, then it would go into effect. Okay, that's what I kind of never really understood. I thought it was just as soon as the home team gets 10, but I didn't know it was the next inning. Still have like a chance, I guess.
I think if they scored, or if they made it to the 10-run rule at 5, then the game would end right there at 5 innings. But if the visiting team does, then the home team gets a chance to bat.
Bears, number 7, Ford Jacob. I meant Jacob Ford.
Kicking off the top of the 5th inning here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in Crane, Missouri. Jacob Ford, the leadoff man for the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears. Last opportunity for the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears. Last call for some scoring. As Ford's going to swing and miss on strike 2 as he's going to be behind at 0-2. The 0-2 is going to be taken just outside for a ball. Just a little bit. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Top of the 5th inning. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and Ford is down on strikes to kick off the visitors' half of the 5th inning. And that's going to bring in Adam Bryson.
Number 11, Adam Bryson.
Adam Bryson digs the batter's box. Nothing much going on for Adam Bryson in this game between Licking and Cheyenne, Oklahoma. First pitch to him was taken for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 5th inning, last chance for the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears. He's going to loft 1 foul, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Once again, top of the 5th inning. Cheyenne, Oklahoma against Licking. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Way outside. 2-2. So Bryson showing a little bit of plate discipline, as he does. As he says, I'm not going down on strikes again. 1-2. It's going to be downstairs for a full count. He's worked himself from an 0-2 count. Now he has ran the count full with only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Bears are down to their last out of the inning and last out of the ball game. 10-0 our score.
Number 14, Hagen Falwell.
It's going to bring out Hagen Falwell for the last hope for the Cheyenne, Oklahoma. First pitch to him, swing and a miss, strike 1. Once again, coming up after the game, we'll have a post-game interview with the coach from Licking. And then following that, we'll have the 3rd and final game of this bonus Saturday. It's going to be between Crane and Licking. Here's a 1-1. Swing and lofted. And there's your base hit for Cheyenne. Throw on, and he's going to be safe. So the Cheyenne Bears have a little bit of life left in them.
24, Chance Smith.
And we shall see if there's going to be some more good luck that's going to be brought to the Cheyenne Bears. As I heard, these Bears, after today, will go to Kansas City. One ball, no strikes. 2 outs. Bears are down to their last out. Here's a 1-0. Pitch is going to be another ball at 2-0. So Connor Medlock, he's gone through with five good innings of baseball. Ground ball to shortstop. This should do it. And there's your ball game as the Licking Wildcats defeat the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears by a final score of 10-0 in 5 innings. Coming up after this, we'll have the post-game show with the head coach of the Licking Wildcats coming up momentarily. So we invite you to stick around for the post-game show, and then after that will be the end of this live stream, and we'll start the third and final live stream of this game, which will be between the Licking Wildcats and the Crane Pirates. So once again, we want to say we hope you guys stick around for the post-game interview coming up shortly. Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. I'm here with the assistant coach of the Licking Wildcats, Coach Cole Roark. After a big 10-run rule, 10-0 win over Cheyenne, Oklahoma here in Crane. Coach, what was the main focus going into this game against Cheyenne, Oklahoma?
Well, it's early in the fall for us still. This is our third game out, so we're just really trying to get some guys some work, see some pitches at the plate. We got a good start from senior Connor Medlock, and he's been dominant for us and kind of a guy we look to get us started. So we thought he'd throw him in game one, see what he could do, and did well for us today.
Now, your starting pitcher, Connor Medlock, got the job done by not allowing a single run, a couple base hits here and there, but all in all, very solid performance. What was his mindset going through before today's game, watching the first game of this bonus Saturday between Crane and Cheyenne, Oklahoma?
Connor, he's kind of a guy that he's not going to back down or bow out from anybody, regardless of who we're playing. We could be playing the Springfield Cardinals up the road here, and he'd be giving you the same game. Just the kind of kid that he's going to pitch his own game. We like to talk that we pitch to our own strengths rather than a team's weakness. So he was just going to fill it up with his fastball, use his breaking stuff, keep him off balance, and he was able to do that. And that was kind of the game plan. He executed pretty well today.
You guys got Crane coming up momentarily, and what's going to be the driving force that you're going to bring to help deliver a win against Crane for the final game of this bonus Sunday here at Crane?
Well, we still, have to keep improving. We had some base running mistakes. A couple guys lost outs on the bases. We need to take better at bats in key moments. Now, when you score 10 runs, you try not to beat guys up too much, but they all understand we've got a veteran club that it's the little things that let you win consistently. So as long as we take care of those little things and come out well, I don't think we'll do anything but have success, and that's kind of our key motto. We just try to stay consistent, take care of the little things, and usually the wins and losses take care of themselves.
If you had any final words to say to the head coach of the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears, Coach Trey Sims, what would your words be to the head coach of the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears, Coach Trey Sims?
I thought Coach Sims did a really good job with his kids. They've had a long weekend, long bus ride. I think it took them 7 hours to get here, and he's trying to build a program, and that's what baseball needs. We see plenty of programs that are in need of somebody that takes the time and the extra effort to be a mentor to the kids, to lead kids. And I thought from what I saw playing him one time, I think he's got that really working for him. His kids listen, his kids try. He did a fantastic job.
Thanks for taking the time with us, Coach Rourke. Best of luck on the recovery of your Tommy John surgery, and we will talk to you after the game against Crane.
Thank you.
It's not too bad up here. You got a little AC working.
Mm-hmm. They had it running since the Jamboree, so like 2 or 3 days.
Now that was Coach Roark of the Licking Wildcats. And from all of us, we wish him best of wishes on his recovery of his Tommy John surgery. And for any of you guys who were joining in on this live stream between the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears and the Licking Wildcats, we'd like to thank you for tuning in with us. And we hope you stick around for the third and final game of this bonus Saturday here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, which is going to be coming up momentarily between these two teams of the Licking Wildcats and the Crane Pirates. And we'd like to thank you all for tuning in to this live stream and the middle live stream. We hope you enjoyed this as we enjoyed bringing it to you. And we hope to see you guys in the next live stream coming up momentarily. So we will be signing off, and we will see you guys back here in a few moments.